Welcome to the motherfucking post show. I have no idea what's happening.
Bitch.
So it's we're really going off the rails here.
Oh yeah.
We haven't had any alcohol either.
This is just normal.
I have
That we
water
know of.
poisoning.
Someone's poisoned the water hole.
H2.
Poison my
Boys in the water.
Stop swimming in the water hole.
Boys in the water hole?
I was looking at Twitter
We
the
do that.
episode. People are like, "Oh yeah, chilly day, huh? Wearing t-shirts." Like, this is inside.
We're in a
man.
studio.
What? Welcome
wearing
to
a-
outside.
Wearing a
Also,
scarf.
I'm wearing a
chilly wear.
sweatshirt.
That's true.
You know.
There you go,
I'm
shirt.
bundled up for the podcast. What are you
are.
talking about?
You.
It's so cold.
That being said, I did not wear a jacket today, so
I have like just a
Let
jacket
me
that
just
I have
backtrack
at
all the
work.
way.
I was like frolicking in the snow yesterday with a t-shirt.
I was-
Everyone's like, "Why are you wearing a t-shirt?"
I was driving to
I'm
work
like, "I don't
like
know,
earlier
whatever."
this week. It was like either Monday or Tuesday. It was chilly, but it wasn't. It was like 50 degrees out.
Yeah.
And I saw this woman with the hoodie up, and it was like closed tight, and she was just like walking like
Well, maybe
this. I
she
was
was
like,
trying
Jesus
to like
Christ,
mug
lady.
someone. Maybe she just like came from a robbery.
Maybe. Or she was just like bracing the winter cold. Just when
Living
it
in
was
the
50
world,
degrees.
she thinks she's in Assassin's Creed.
Probably.
Right now, you know, just shifting through.
Nothing
people.
is true.
Oh yeah, she's
Everything
like,
is
she
permitted.
finds people like it's
Yeah.
a very empty
I love the
street,
animation. It's just
but she's just finding people to touch. Like, why you have to
my
be
God.
doing that? Look at Assassin's Creed over there.
getting through the crowd.
It's like we
Who's
did the
doing that
mocap.
to me?
Whoa,
yeah,
Who's
it's like
doing
that.
that?
Careful, you're gonna
Actual
desync.
It's like, let me get through the crowd here.
You
Let
know,
me get through that crowd.
Surprise! Andy and I mocap Assassin's Creed. Black ass.
That was my fourth
Whoa,
game.
which one was it?
And all the people are just
What?
like, there's no one.
What? What?
Black,
did you
black,
say?
what?
Black flag?
Black flag.
Don't slip up on that word.
What flag?
No, black.
Oh,
Like smack.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
You sorry?
Oh, I'm tired and excited. That's what that is.
You were all energized after your
It's
big
the
old
weekend.
water.
Well, I'm excited for Skull and Bones. Is that what it's called?
What the hell? What?
Oh yeah,
It's basically
The pirate
the
MMO?
pirate one.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
it's the boat part of Black Flag, and it's gonna be like a standalone.
Yeah.
Isn't that-
with the Kraken?
Is that a different game than that cartoony looking pirate game?
Sea of Thieves?
Okay,
Yes.
yep,
Did
I
you
guess
see
it
the
is.
controller for Sea of
Dude,
Thieves?
that
Looks
fucking Sea of
fucking
Thieves controller
awesome.
is
Puzzle
incredible.
Pirates?
There's a controller for it?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, there is. It
Xbox?
looks, it looks
It's a freemium
sweet.
game.
And then like one of the triggers is gold because you know if I
Is it-
got that
exactly.
one gold bling too.
That'd be cool if it was like made
I
out of
want a
wood.
gold peg leg.
You
A
put it in
gold
line,
peg
it
leg.
sparks and
It
bursts.
glows
into
because it's so gold.
flame. What?
What was happening?
Yeah,
I missed it. I missed the joke.
The camera just wouldn't stop.
The camera spiked him, and he had to run.
I have to run from it.
Camera keeps following Alfredo like the fucking paparazzi.
It's,
Well, when you
it
run-
makes no sense.
When you run for no
They're
reason,
probably
you
just
must
like, I
be
can't
guilty.
believe there's someone there that's ethnic. What is he doing?
Dude, we hit a lot of checkboxes when we hired you.
We just drew a line down one
Yeah.
of the boxes. Fuck it. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to take that what is it, 23andMe, and then they have some other ones like the spit test where you
Yeah.
spit in a tube
God,
and you do a
take
thing.
that.
Because I still want to find out if I'm
that's-
part black or not. Because I still could be, because I do have that black relative.
Yeah.
Fred Blanchard.
Is that how
But-
that works?
But people are saying that my
maybe.
family could have been
Who knows?
slave owners, so I don't know.
Really
I'm hoping
throwing-
it's not that. I would really be cool if I
really
had like a
throwing
little
the
bit.
whole Blanche name under the bus right now.
Yeah, good old Fred
Dragging the
Blanchard.
name through the mud.
Yeah, Fred
Doesn't-
Blanchard.
Don't they like give you kind of like your family genetically is more prone to like this disease or some shit?
I mean, I think that's also very
there's,
interesting.
That's what I
There's
wanna know.
two like tests, right? It's like $100 to see where your lineage is, or whatever.
And then 200,
and then
it just
200
adds
gives
on
you
the,
like,
yeah.
hey,
That goes-
you might get cancer.
We go straight right back to what I was saying earlier. Don't want to know anything about like my health.
I'll do that. I want
like
to. I
to
want to
know.
know
even
what I
wanna
am.
know like if I have a
I
tendency.
want to know what
for
love
it.
is.
Me too.
I want you to show me.
I want to know what love is.
Would you want to know how you would die if you could know?
No.
No?
Well, how or when are two different.
Yeah, that's
are
the
two
thing.
different conversations.
When is definitely, yeah, that's like a little intimidating, but
Of course, I
how
don't know.
is
Yeah.
interesting.
I don't think I would want to know.
I
Because
wouldn't wanna know.
like if it's like, are you gonna die in a violent car crash? It's like, okay, well, I'm never going into a car again.
That's the thing. If
Exactly.
I know this information, can I prevent it?
No.
Right. Yeah. So, well, then
It's
I guess
deterministic.
right. I don't want
It's
to know.
like Final Destination all
I
over
feel like
again.
all you would do is like inhibit your your real life. You're like, oh, I'm gonna die in a car crash. I guess I'll never have the convenience of cars until like someday by fate you will have to be in a car, and then that's the one that you're gonna crash
Yep.
in. Like,
Nope. Horse and buggy. All the way.
You're gonna die in a horse and buggy.
Yeah. And that's it. It changes.
But then you
like,
get hit by a car, and that'll be ruled as a car accident.
Yeah, I don't want to know. It'll
I don't wanna
change the
know.
way I live my life
Yep.
completely.
Yep. I'd rather live in
I'm
blissful
cool.
ignorance like I do now about everything.
I think I'd be okay.
I like so happy. How happy you
I
are.
think I'd be okay knowing, but yeah, I don't want to know when. Like for sure. Because if I don't really give a shit, like I said, if I die, that's whatever. But
No, I was putting on a top back. I'm a fucking petrified of death. I want to stay here and be alive forever.
That's not how that works.
Now,
Andy.
would you do that?
Not yet.
Would you
Yes,
be
sir.
alive for forever? Would you do that? Let's just say you're like
How
you've got the
much-
curse of immortality to the point where you don't have any powers, you're not Thanos, but you are immortal. You live to see everyone you love die. You live to see the extinction of the human race and the rise and fall of the robot overlords. And then you live on this desolate planet.
Because
and then
then
the planet explodes when the sun goes out. Now you're just tumbling through space
I was
and
about
time
to say,
for
does
the
it get
rest
to
of
the
forever.
point where you're just tumbling through space and time?
Until an alien civilization in millions of years finds you by accident.
Because I feel like
Then you just
if-
live the rest of your life getting probed for their your
No,
immortality.
I just want to
secrets.
live until the
I
last
guess I
Star
can
Wars
still feel
movie is
pain,
made.
right?
Then I will die.
well, I mean, it's gonna get remade. In like
So
year
you will
30,
be immortal.
45.
would I?
Congratulations.
Would I
Holy
feel
fuck.
the fear
You know,
of death? Like if I should have died, would I feel that?
Sure.
Probably, right?
So it's like if you die. So if you're
Yes,
floating in
you
space,
get
you're gonna
used to it.
suffocate
Yeah,
and
it's
then
honestly
die.
Here's the thing about pain.
Yeah, that'd be
That's how I
awful.
assume you would go.
Okay, well, actually,
Pain
let me.
sucks, but I imagine if you're immortal, like your body would. You either get used to the pain, or like the fact that you know it wouldn't damage you anymore.
You get used to just
Yeah,
suffocating
but
in space.
the reason why it hurts is
probably
because
would.
evolution says this could kill you, so move away from it. If it's not going to kill you anymore, I feel like your brain would
probably
eventually, over like a long period of time, would just be like, "Fuck it.
Yeah.
What's it matter?
Yeah.
You're immortal."
I
Fuck
think-
it.
Okay, question 2. If I got my arm cut off at like say I don't know year 5 of this, does it grow back or
It's
like?
a lot sooner than I'd expect.
Well, he's
Well,
got,
if I
a lot
can't
of
die,
time.
I'm just gonna do whatever. Yeah. Does it grow back, or do I have to live the rest of my eternity?
No, I'm just asking,
with,
do
like-
you want to be immortal or not?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Armless?
I don't.
And
I don't want.
immortal.
That's. I think. I
I
want to be
don't.
immortal with conditions.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, see, I wasn't even thinking that far
Eventually
ahead. I
you're
was
just a head on
thinking
the
like,
ground.
Exactly. I don't.
That's it.
I don't.
I
want
wasn't
that.
thinking to like the end of time or the rise of an alien or a robot civilization. I was thinking of like, oh, I can never retire because I'll not have endless income. I need like if I need
That's a
I
burden.
want I want enough
Or-
income where I can live the rest of my days in luxury and peace.
Or Andy, what you do? You live one lifetime collecting things, just things from your time period.
You'll be the collector.
Then you sarcophagize yourself, wake up in like 300 years, sell everything as antiques.
It's not gonna work. You're gonna wake up in 12 hours. You're gonna be locked in a
No,
fucking tomb.
you're just gonna
I should have bought this house
10 hours later, I'm like, I really shouldn't have put that.
All right.
You're like check your watch. It's like how long?
Well, you
has,
don't-
like,
you
has
don't
it
have to
been
fucking-
500
you
years
don't
yet?
eat.
It's been 20 minutes. Yeah.
You don't have to fucking eat. Just get like I don't know a solar panel up top, play video games for 500 years.
No, you're definitely gonna have
That would be awful because then
right.
I'd
I can't
hate.
die.
I would
Why do I
hate
have to
video
eat?
games after an
You'll
hour.
He comes out and he can't even lift himself out because he's emaciated. So he's like, great, now I can't move and I'm alive.
Again, I want the conditions.
Not a bad
to be
weight
that I
loss
don't-
plan.
I guess. Never move ever again.
Yeah.
Still, if you're only spending money on like food for 500 years, I think you'd be okay.
Yeah.
And then you could just sell all your valuables, and then you'd be super rich. And
But
then
I
you can
like
get
my
new
valuables.
Well,
They're valuable to me.
then get 2 valuables. Get
Ooh, that's good. Like when I go Christmas shopping for somebody else,
Yeah, just
I
buy-
gotta get myself something.
You
too.
buy one to play with, and then you buy one to leave
for
in
my
the
friend.
packaging.
Right.
Yeah,
Think
Well,
of
yeah,
all the
or for your
companies
friends.
you could start, and you could become this mogul.
you could.
World mogul.
Would you have to do that?
Scrape off the top of everything and you'd be rich.
Would you need to do that
Buy a
thing where you
Bitcoin.
like you disappear?
I still don't know how Bitcoin
There
works.
was so much money.
I know they skyrocketed.
Fuck.
I, on an
How do
old
they
computer,
work?
had like some points of a Bitcoin or whatever, and I was like, this is worthless. That's less than like 25 cents. And so, like, God knows wherever that is.
Now you're
'Cause,
like,
even
"Man,
like
I lost
0.18 of a
$5."
Bitcoin from like, what is it now, $12,000
I
or
don't
something?
know.
$18,000.
What the fuck? I should have bought it when it was 5K.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know how.
I
Like,
remember
I
we
was
had
like,
the
it's always
discussion.
at the top, and it's never at
Trevor
the
was
top.
just like, I should maybe just, it's expensive, but maybe we should just invest in it. And we're like, I don't know, man. I feel like
I
it might
have
peak
one
out.
coin. People used to
18K,
buy like pizzas
fuck.
with it. I know like stories of people that bought pizzas with like 40 bitcoins when it crossed like
What
the dollar
How do
threshold.
you? What does a actual Bitcoin look like, or is it
Fucking
digital?
virtual- it's like an
so
imaginary
just
dollar.
like
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency,
Okay.
Yeah.
they call
It's
it.
monopoly money.
Yeah, basically.
But all money is. All money is just a
Yeah,
promise
dude, I'd buy
that it's
so many
worth
copies
what
of
it
Monopoly.
is.
I'd be like, I'm rich. Look at all the money I got.
And see, if you live forever, you could do that and give away the real Monopoly money.
So
Right.
here's what's gonna happen: is like
Holy
the,
fuck. Look at that.
It's not current, but it's
It's at
alive.
15.
That's still.
I imagine there's going to be.
$15,000.
Look at the incline from 2016 to 2017. Look at that. The beginning
man.
of 2017 to now.
It's gotta drop soon, right?
It's fucking-
All it's
No.
going to take is for enough people to go, okay, this is when I sell. Or at least I'll sell half of it. Because
It's gonna, like,
if
implode
I
on
bought
itself,
it early,
right?
I would have sold at least half of it and then just risked the rest of the half. Because like
Yep.
you'd have like
You already
depending on how
make
much
like
you-
10 grand if you already bought it.
right. So you like sell half of it, and like if enough people start doing that, like there's nothing really saying that it's worth $20,000. I mean, except for the fact that it's like
Well, what's saying
rare commodity.
what's saying our currency is worth as much as
Exactly.
It is. It's just like
That's
it's
how you
just
get
an
a
arbitrary
depression.
number that everyone
Can
just
we
kind
just
of
get
agrees
somebody
upon.
in the government to say that all of our money is worth $20,000 each?
That'd be great.
Like $1 is $20,000.
Everyone's rich overnight,
Well, that makes
but then what
sense.
would that do? Because then
But
it's just
then,
like
but then the
if everybody goes up the same amount of money, we're still in the exact same spot.
Everyone, yeah, they. I mean, the different
It's just,
companies
it's just,
will
that's just
adjust
what
for the
inflation is.
and then boom.
Yeah, it's just inflation.
We're just-
It's just like
All right, look,
That's
I
just
didn't say it was a
big-ass
perfect
number.
way. I
like
just said it was a
if
plan.
all of our salaries go up $10 billion a year, but it still costs $5 million to buy a steak, it's the same thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's inflation at its best. Good example.
Oh well.
I mean,
We'll never be rich.
I don't know. I'm
That
not.
was
a-
the smartest I've ever
economist.
found it on one of a camel.
and then you just fixed it with whatever you did that day.
I know.
I'm curious if anybody that's like at home watching, like if you have bitcoins, like
Send them to us.
like
We'll take care of them.
There's these other coins too. These they always hit the front page of Reddit. They're like, there's these other cryptocurrencies. I'm like, that I've never heard of.
Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese
And
tokens.
they're like, do your research, and I'm like, yeah, I got a couple. Like, what do you mean, do your research? I don't know how. Like, you don't just predict what the next thing is going to be, because there's another cryptocurrency that went from like $1 or like $20 to like $500 over the last year, and they're like, it's had twice the growth. I'm like, yeah, but its profit
still-
margin is
yeah.
still way smaller. But I don't know, man.
It's like, I mean, it's an investment. It's a gamble.
Just yeah.
That's what it's
I
like.
don't
It's
have-
like
I
I
don't
want to
have
get
the
into I
knowledge
want to
or
get into the stock market, but
haven't
with my
invested enough.
obsessive personality, like
know.
I would check it fucking 10 times a day.
Yeah.
And people
Like that's
do that.
I know, and it's just like, I
saw
don't
a
want
Reddit-
that.
I saw
Like
a
my
Reddit post
like
and
my
he's
mother
like,
keeps like telling me
the more it goes up, the less I work, and the
Yep.
more I spend on Reddit and on these like websites that
Yep.
are like analyzing it and like
Yep.
watching what
So it's
happens
like, yeah.
to it.
It's just like you're dedicating like a majority of your free time
But also
or
just
your work
imagine-
time to check on your
Imagine
stocks.
if you're just sitting on like 50 bitcoins though.
Right.
What is that?
So much.
$1 million?
Yeah.
If it's at 20?
See, I mean, you'd have to sell like you'd want to sell half by now, right?
Like, like people have to be
At
sitting
least
on a good
sell a
amount. If people are
third,
buying pizzas,
make a shit
with
ton of
40
money
in the past.
and then just be like, all right, cool. I still have 2/3. See what happens. Like,
Who do you sell it to? When you sell it, where does it go? And like,
That's a good
I
question.
don't understand
To the-
cryptocurrency.
to the
I am
internet.
totally ignorant. When it
Sell
comes
it
to
on the
that.
forum.
You actually just get on Twitter and you're like, yeah, I tweeted out my
I
bitcoins. I'm waiting
finished
for my money. Oh
it.
my god.
fuck, you're hydrated. Is there such thing as drinking too much water?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you can
Yeah,
kill
there
yourself
is,
with
right?
too much anything.
Yeah, but
will
this
kill
is
you.
like a little bit
I'm
more than like your
overhydrated.
recommended daily intake or whatever. It's really not that bad. I mean, I
Damn.
knew somebody that actually like, I don't know why.
Hit
It was like
their
a
daily
stupid
intake.
high school thing where they're like, oh, see how many bottles of water I can chug in 5 minutes. And they
That-
ended up
that could-
actually going to the ER because they had
Like your your
I don't know
stomach's
what
gonna
it's
get
called,
bloated.
Water poisoning, yeah.
yeah, but you'd get poisoned from
Well,
it. You can have
Trevor,
too much.
what you need to do
probably
then
drown.
So you're
is
essentially
just-
drowning yourself
you
at
gotta,
that point, right?
yeah.
You're gonna have
Yes.
to fill that up with soda and drink the whole thing.
Yeah,
You
well,
gotta now you gotta dehydrate
I have
yourself
to
with
balance
some
it back
soda.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Put some beer in there. You gotta dehydrate yourself.
Put some beer in there.
Put some beer in there.
100 beers. 100 ounces of beers.
Put 100 ounces of beer in there.
Man,
Dry that keg up.
It's like those giant cups from like Whataburger. The cups are
no,
massive.
you mean the small?
Which is like
Dude,
giant.
welcome to Whataburger. Here's the small. Like, Jesus. Like, I
That's
feel
like-
bad about myself.
We
What a
talked about that
goofy
before,
sounding
didn't we? Where
Whataburger
it's like-
employee.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you haven't been going to my Whataburger.
Welcome to Whataburger. May I take your order?
Dude, I found out you guys had Fuddruckers down here. I fucking love
Fuddruckers is
Fuck
good.
Ruckers.
Yeah.
Fuddruckers. It's amazing.
I've only seen those in
Love
Florida.
their food. Awesome. Good burgers.
Or that's,
you get, like elk,
They're kind of like
like
good.
ostrich.
Because then there's like Fudd
Do you
Puckers.
do you all like
Puckers.
P. Terry's fries?
That's, I've seen
I love
that.
P.
We've seen
Terry fries.
Puckers.
See, I'm not a big
Then there's
P. Terry's fry person.
I'm not a fan
Because
of the
I'm not a fan of
burgers.
like the bitter
shoestring.
potato skin. I guess like I like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Andy, you're
I just
focusing
like
on
that
the
they're
wrong
thin.
thing. You gotta focus on the grease. That's where all the flavor is in those fries. They're delicious.
Yeah, it's like
wonderful.
for
Terrible
me.
for you,
I know it's
but-
like the trashy option, but for me, like my favorite fries, like McDonald's got the best fries. To me.
They really are.
They're
though.
so
They
good.
really are. There are contenders up there, but McDonald's, they're just, you know what I mean?
But it's just like, but
don't know, I
P.
think
Terry's
seriously.
burgers are delicious.
That
I'm just
beef though,
not
the
a fan of their.
fries.
Does P. Terry's have onion rings?
Actually, I think they do.
I might next
think
time I go
I've
to
ever
P.
had them,
Terry's,
though.
I might just get some onion rings.
Their fries are basically just a delivery service for their
grease.
patented grease.
Yeah.
It's
Is
great.
there-
It's good grease.
I mean,
Is
high
there a good
quality.
place to get garlic fries? I mean, there's
You
got
asked
to
us
be.
yeah,
before, and we were
Smashburger.
trying
I
to.
still want to know.
Smashburger.
I love
Smashburger has smash fries, and now they have smashed
Oh, yeah.
tots, where it has like olive oil, rosemary, and
tots. I
rosemary?
love garlic.
We're
And
talking about
got
so many
garlic.
places
I
that
want to go to Smashburger.
are just right in this area. Though.
Also, I don't know
I feel bad,
why I
we're
have
talking
a
about
hot
so many
dog
places that are
craving
just
recently.
right around here, so no one can really
Just need
like.
a sausage
Yeah, but there's like a
and a bun.
hell of a lot of fast food around here.
It's true.
Terrible for you. We're all gonna die.
Let's go. Let's
I'm
go
so-
die a
but
little
do you
bit for
wanna
lunch.
know
So
how
out
you're
of
gonna
practice
die.
for like making bulk dinners.
Yeah, we haven't
and
had a
bringing
lunch
lunches and
yet.
stuff.
I try to
it's food
every
time,
week
man.
I try to
Hungry.
make
Maybe
food
go
for
to
the week, but it
Don's.
only lasts me till like Wednesdays now.
Maybe see what Wendy's up to. You know what I'm
Wendell's?
You
saying?
can go to Wendell's.
You go get some.
I got some spicy
Some
chicken
chicken
Sammys.
nuggets.
Don't at me, Wendy. What's in there?
I think it's the handle, right? I
Seems
think
like
it's
you're
just
just your arm is rubbing against.
I think it's just the
plastic
hand
handle.
going against your hand.
No,
the handle.
there's
Just
that.
watch water
It's
fly off
insulated
of
like
that.
super thick, and it's just like really crappy. The foam's flopping.
That's the
around in
listening
there.
device.
I wouldn't
Oh,
expect
good.
7-Eleven to
Tracking.
build
They
something.
want to know where you are.
Yeah, they want to know
crazy.
Quality.
who's got one of
Yeah.
these and why, and like what does their daily
Well, that's the
life
thing.
look like.
When-
so
when-
they track them.
Instead of recycling them like in a traditional way, like burning it down and making a new one, they
Melting
actually
it yourself
yeah,
and-
whenever like a big gulp owner dies, they actually go
We gotta
retrieve the
stand
cup
straight.
Oh, I know.
and they can sell it again. That's just
I
the
got- I
most
got that.
economical way.
I just like leaning on tables. I was just like looking in the cameras, like I have terrible
It's
posture.
always so hard to have good posture. So much effort.
I'm also the shortest one
Anything
back.
good
is
takes so
fucking
much
killing me.
effort. You want to eat good food, you gotta fucking.
All right.
Like I said before, sometimes good food gives me diarrhea.
I'm gonna
well,
go
let's
eat.
go
I'm
get
gonna
Andy
go
some
eat
diarrhea
bad
juice.
Let's go get me some diarrhea fuel.
delicious
Ah,
Diarrhea fuel.
blinding. See ya.